how are transfer budgets decided? Is it a percentage of profit, and are outstanding transfer payments taken into account? And obviously, outstanding transfer payments is something we've spoken about quite a lot recently.
Yes, I think if we look at that second question first from Robert, the transfer budget is linked to cash flow. Now, if you have substantial amounts of money already owing in relation to players who have been previously acquired, that will have an impact. It's a bit like, can I afford to go and buy something on my credit card? Well, if I've already got substantial balance outstanding on my credit card, then I've got to go and pay so much each month, and therefore that might have an impact upon my ability to go and buy something which is new. And I know this has been a bit of an issue, but Leeds fans are sort of taken against me when I pointed out that they owe 190 million pounds. Well, they owed 190 million pounds at the end of June 23. I say, it's not a problem in the sense that the club is well run, but it does have an impact upon the ability to sell, or the ability to buy going forwards. So transfer payments would be taken into account in trying to get the timing of deals right. And what it could mean, it could have an impact upon a deal whereby you've got the choice of signing two players. Let's say both of those players, they could potentially cost you £30 million. And in deal one, the selling club wants £20 million up front. And in deal two, the selling club's willing to accept £5 million up front and more instalments later, and perhaps a couple of add-ons thrown in to make the deal a bit sweeter. So it certainly can impact things from that perspective. Is it a percentage of profit? Probably not. It's actually more to do with PSR, financial fair play, whatever you want to call it. That is very much the driver these days of a club's ability to spend. And then there's a third issue in the room. Given that the vast majority of clubs are losing money on a month-to-month, year-by-year basis, how are those losses being covered? It's either through player sales or, increasingly, it's owners. So how much is the owner willing to subsidise the club this year will have an impact upon the transfer budget. And fans say speculate to accumulate quite often, but they're saying that in respect of somebody else's money. I'm quite happy to go and say to somebody, well, go for it. It's not my money, so there's no skin in the game for me, and it's the same as us fans. And I do find that perhaps we are operating double standards as fans. That if the clubs say, well, we don't want to spend money because either we don't have it or because of PSR, the fans get agitated. And if you go and ask the fans to go and pay an extra 20 pence for a pack of Starburst at the start of the season, it's kicking off because the clubs don't understand the fans' fiscal position. So I think we need, as fans ourselves, to be more realistic in our ambitions. But everybody wants to spend somebody else's money. That's part of being a football fan.